Muslims' Ramadan party in Texas just came to a sudden end after what happened overnight. The Muslim celebratory month of Ramadan is finally winding down, but that doesn't mean that Islam will slip away until next year at this time. It's been a particularly bloody couple of weeks around the world as terror attacks continue in Europe, where refugees have been widely welcomed in to take over. Meanwhile, in America, Muslims who call the great state of Texas home are realizing that things aren't so great for them there as they are in more apologetic liberal states and nations. Just as they were wrapping up their celebratory month, their party came to a screeching halt when they suffered a huge blow to the biggest part of their belief system. Texas isn't just taking their state back from these people, they're the first to hit them where it really counts, regardless of the subsequent outrage from Muslims and apologists about rights. Everyone has a right to safety, and the governor just ensured that with a swift, yet surprising, move he just made. When Muslims move into an area in groups, their plan isn't to assimilate to the American culture or coexist. Islam preached for a takeover and world domination, by killing or converting all non-believing infidels. Anyone who knows even just the smallest part of what the Muslim holy book, the Quran, preaches, it's that women and children are horribly mistreated. They're used and abused by men in their lives who hold all of the power. This comes with the cornerstone of the religion, which is Sharia law. Despite Sharia law being unconstitutional and illegal in the U.S., liberals are open to the idea to make this place better for Muslims. There are sneaky ways to slip it into our way of life and make it legal, which Muslims who want to dominate with it are well aware of. Liberals fall fast for this by making it sound that it's their religious right, but that doesn't mean they have a right to impose these inhumane rules on those who want no part of it in a free country. In what is being billed as a death blow punch in the fight against Islam and their savage Sharia law, Texas state legislators just passed a law called the American Law for American Courts Bill, or Texas House Bill 45, Freedom Daily recently reported. This new law now makes it illegal to practice Muslim Sharia law within the Texas state lines. Both houses of the Texas legislature voted in favor of HB 45. The Texas Foreign Law Procedural Protection Act, on Monday, and today the bill has been signed by Texas Governor Greg Abbott. Sharia law is the Islamic religious governing code which governs all aspects of Muslim daily life, including death for infidels, adulterers, the LGBTQ community, the crucifixion of highway robbers, amputation of limbs for theft, and so many other non- or petty crimes. This law is also the one responsible for Muslim honor killings of women and young girls who have been deemed to have brought shame to their families, which is something that is already starting to happen here in the States. There have been cases reported in Texas and especially the state of Michigan, which is currently starting to resemble an Islamic third world cesspool. This House bill was necessary and urgent since an Islamic tribunal is already set up in Texas and is practicing Sharia law, as Breitbart recently uncovered. An Islamic tribunal using Sharia law in Texas has been confirmed by Breitbart Texas. The tribunal is operating as a non-profit organization in Dallas. One of the attorneys for the tribunal said participation and acceptance of the tribunal's decisions are voluntary. Breitbart Texas spoke with one of the judges, Dr. Taher al-Badawi. He said the tribunal operates under Sharia law as a form of non-binding dispute resolution. Al-Badawi said their organization is a tribunal, not arbitration. A tribunal is defined by Merriam-Webster's dictionary as a court or forum of justice. The four Islamic attorneys call themselves judges, not arbitrators. Al-Badawi said the tribunal follows Sharia law to resolve civil disputes and family and business matters. He said they also resolve workplace disputes. Muslims have a great way of skirting the system and making things sound innocent when there's always something much more sinister beneath the surface. While they take advantage of liberals as their useful idiots to impose Islam on them, it's time for states to follow in Texas's lead and start fighting back against this evil. Montana recently attempted to ban Sharia law in their state, but liberals won in the end. Anyone who fights to defend this set of rules and lifestyle should be forced to live it for a week and see if they still think it's a good idea to make America a Muslim nation.